Hey, y'all, listen in for a powerful message about what it really means to be great. We'll share stories, including a movie moment and words from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that shows how anyone can be great by helping other people. Learn how Jesus teaches us that being kind, loving, and serving makes us truly great, no matter who we are. Have you ever said something as a kid that made everyone around you look surprised or upset and you didn't know why? Maybe you heard a word or a phrase and didn't really understand what it meant, but you repeated it anyway because you thought it was okay. When someone told you to stop saying it or got upset, it might have felt confusing or unfair because you didn't know that you did anything wrong. You were just trying to join the conversation. Well, it can be tough when we don't understand something fully. Sometimes we need more time and experience to get what certain words or ideas really mean. There's a funny moment in the movie called The Princess Bride, where a character keeps saying this one word, inconceivable, whenever something surprising happens. Another character then says, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. He's pointing out that his friend doesn't really understand the word he's using. This reminds me of today's gospel story. In the story, two of Jesus' friends, James and John, ask him for a favor. They say, "Teacher, we want you to do something for us." Jesus kindly replies, "What is it that you want me to do for you?" They ask for special places of honor next to him when he becomes king. But Jesus knows that they don't really understand what they're asking for. He tries to help them see that they're thinking about glory in a different way than he does. Let's look at the word glory. We might think it means being famous, powerful, or really special. But for Jesus, glory is not about being the most important or having the most power. It's about loving others, helping them, and sometimes even giving up what you want to do what's best for them. Jesus and John didn't understand that when Jesus talked about coming into his glory, he was talking about something very different from being a king sitting on a throne. He was talking about showing his love for everyone, even when it meant suffering and dying on the cross. That was the kind of glory Jesus was teaching about, serving others and serving his life for them. This reminds me of a story by Dr. Martin Luther King, who was a pastor and civil rights leader. He talked about something called the drum major instinct. You know, drum majors are the people that lead the band. This is the idea that all of us deep down want to feel important. We want to be noticed. We want to be recognized. Even when we're little kids, we cry for attention because we want to be seen and heard. Well, Dr. King said that wanting to feel special isn't bad. It's just how we use that feeling that matters. Jesus didn't tell James and John that it was wrong to want to be great. He just showed them a different way to be great. Jesus said, if you want to be great, then be great at serving other people. If you want to be first in kindness and helping people. This is a kind of greatness that everyone can have. You don't have to be rich, famous, or smart to be great at loving and serving other people. Anybody can do it. Let's think about some people who make a big difference in our lives, not because they're famous, but because they care about us. Can you think of a friend who helped you when you were feeling sad? Or someone who made you feel special? Maybe you know someone who helped you carry something heavy or stayed up late to help you when you needed them. These people show us what true greatness looks like because they serve and help others. When we think about Jesus, we remember that he didn't come to show off how powerful he was or to be treated like a king. Instead, he came to help, to heal, and to serve, and to love us. Jesus showed his love by putting others first, even when it was hard. So if you want to be great, think about how you can be helpful, kind, and loving to the people around you. Remember that you don't have to be the best or the most famous person to do that. You just need a heart full of love and a desire to help others. That's what Jesus showed us, and that's what he invites us to do too. Amen.